Hello everyone, my name is Imperius and welcome to my playthrough of Micro Slaughter Community Project. This is map 7, Tarnished Luster. Okay, this is map 7, so we run forward, pick up the chain gun, push the button, which starts this nice little sequence in the middle where the pillars rise up. We then go and get the armor and focus on the hit scanners first. They are pretty deadly and they also give you a shotgun. The zombie men, you can kind of leave them for the moment because they mostly can't hit you, or they hit themselves, or they hit other enemies. And then, as you can see, after a certain amount of time lapses, some Hell Knights spawn in, and also a double-barreled shotgun. So you want to grab that and then finish off the Hell Knights, the imps, and you can see on the right there that the zombie men they're pretty much all dead by now. They've either killed themselves or they've been killed by something else. So I think unless you know the double-barreled shotgun spawns in, which I certainly didn't when I first played this, this does take a lot longer because you can use the single-barreled shotgun, but it's not particularly dangerous in either regard really, especially if you take down the shotgunners first. Now with everything dead, we can go up these little lifts and push the buttons. There's one on this side and one on the other side too, and both of those, their power combined, will open the door to the blue key for us and spawn a plasma rifle. And there's a secret little switch in the wall which opens up a mega armor in here, and the switch you saw in there just lets you out if the door closes. Okay, so now onto the second room, second big arena. This one is quite big, and this is where most of the fighting goes for this level. So first thing to do is to take out these revenants. Try not to take much damage here. I mean, there's no need to. This is a fairly easy corridor. You've got cover. There's very little pressure on you. So once you come up here, you can push these two buttons. It spawns a trap. Yeah, I don't quite know what triggers that. There is a BFG in there. There's a line def somewhere that triggers it to open up, but I'm not exactly sure where it is. So you kind of just got to get it by luck. See, it's open again now. Something over here maybe. But yeah, that little ambush can get you if you're not careful. So you want to try and just kill the chain gunners and get some space. Now I did manage to get the BFG there as well, which will come in handy. Although cells are fairly limited, so you want to be slightly conservative with your use in this arena so that you've got as much left for the second arena as possible. So now we go in the middle and you can see it all opens up. We didn't pick the supercharge up just yet, and really we're just going to run around and wake everything up. Yeah, punch the air, wake them up, and you can see more cupboards are opening, more monsters are coming out. We're just going to use the BFG to create some space and try and avoid any more nasty rockets. And then we'll push these 4 switches. So there's one in either corner, and that will then set the the next wave. So I mean, as you can see, you've got an awful lot of space here, and you can just keep running around and around. The main danger is exactly that, exactly what just happened there. That is the main danger. Getting complacent, getting stuck, and then getting hit by rockets from those cyber demons. So really, you don't want to take the BFG off. You want to be on that BFG, and you want to be just keeping yourself clear so that you can run around and not get shot like that. Now, I think I really want that soul sphere. I'm just looking for which buttons have I not pressed. There's one. Did I get that? And then this one over here is got. So I think that's it. Or have I still got one more to go? I thought revenants spawned in after you pushed them all. Maybe I am missing one. Yeah, there it is. Look, I did miss it. So now we're gonna get revenants. I can't remember what that did. Oh, maybe it raised those ones. So we push these ones. Yeah, so keep running around and pushing switches and hope something happens. It's a solid strategy. Now we're going to dip in here and... oh no. Not this time. We're going to get the Soul Sphere this time. Nope. We're trying to get in between those back two Cyber Demons so that we can push yet another switch. Maybe that's the one that spawns the Revenants. Okay, we're going to go for it. Push the button, run away. That opens this room. And then we're going to push this button. And then get out. There's the Revenants. And the Cyber Demon are now lowered, the Mancubi are released, and so the infighting party is really kicking off. Now I'm a little frustrated that I can't get that Soul Sphere. I would really like that just for safety. I mean, there are now 8 Cyber Demons walking around, so we've got to be careful of them. Because they will make pretty quick work of those remaining enemies, and then we got to take them down. But I do want them to kill as many of the enemies as possible before we start unloading the BFG on them. There's one. We're gonna get him. Yes. There we go, he was weak. So that's one down. Now a tip if you're fighting multiple Cyber Demons is don't try and do like a little back and forward wiggle. Just pick one direction and strafe in one single direction. That way you can't, their rockets can't overlap. You can't overlap with their rockets. Now that does mean you pretty much can't double tap them, but it's a lot safer. So we're just being extra careful now, trying to take them out on their own, be a bit more conservative with the cells, because as I said, you kind of want as many as possible going into the next arena, simply because they're quite limited, and there's a lot of stuff to kill. So I'm just going to use the super shotgun to finish this one off. I think this is the last one. Now let's finish off those Revenants. Yes. Die please, there you go. And now, are we going to get some health first? Maybe? Yeah. We'll go over 200. 127, and let's just see if there's any more cells knocking about that we can pick up. Oh, there's some armor bonuses, that's helpful. And finally, we get the Soul Sphere. Let's just check. Yeah, there's some cell packs up there, but I picked them up. Yeah, because you get locked in here, and the floor all lowers into acid, as you can see. Now, there's no radiation suits in this, which is a bit annoying. Because it just means you take a lot of chip damage, and the only health is out on the little islands, which is also quite annoying to get to. And the enemies in the distance are in the distance, and they're quite hard to hit, which is quite annoying, and they also keep respawning, which is quite annoying. And overall, I feel that this fight is quite annoying. I think the first 1 and 2 were a lot better. I don't know, like put a secret radiation suit in maybe, or have those enemies get crushed. It just feels like a fairly basic room with not really a lot going on, but it's also quite deadly. Like if you couldn't aim, I don't know how you'd hit those things. It would be so tedious. And there's like 5 arachnotrons in each corner, and then there's 2 mancubi per pod per wall. So the strategy really is just to keep circling around the middle, and don't get caught on the edge like that. And then finally, when everything is more or less dead, you go to those little islands you can see with the switches. You press all 4. I think that spawns a few more enemies, and then the exit is at the top of the little pyramid, the little ziggurat thing behind me. So yeah, now we are literally just going around in circles and shooting the rest of the enemies. High class stuff. Okay, there's one. Let's get some more rockets. Still cacodemons. See, it's not so much challenging it as it is like a battle of attrition really, because you want the resources, well, you've got to go into the acid, and going into the acid knocks your health back. You want to get health, well, you've got to advance on the demons and therefore expose yourself, come out of cover. I mean, there are a lot of fights where I think limited footing has been used very well, but I don't think this is one of them. To be fair to this map, the first 2 fights were pretty good. I did enjoy them. I'm just maybe ripping on this fight a bit too much. Okay, so I think everything is finally dead. We've pushed all the buttons, not quite. One more. There we go. And some more rockets up there. And we done? We done? We're done. We're done. Yeah, we're done. Definitely done. Okay, there we go. That was map 7. Thank you, and see you in the next one.